my name is Muhammad Hadif Zai, and today I will be explaining the meaning of differentiation and the technique of differentiation. So what is differentiation, you say? Well, differentiation is a way to find the slope in the graph. So most of the time we use a gradient formula such as this to find the slope. However, by using the differentiation formula, we can find the slope more accurately on compared to the gradient formula. So how do we use the differentiation formula? So first thing first, we replace this coordinate on A by fx and x, and the coordinate B we replace it with fx plus h and x plus h. So now that we have replaced the coordinate on each A and B, we put it inside the gradient formula by replacing it. It will become like this. Fx plus h minus fx and x minus x. Oops, my bad. Which will become like this. So however, we must know that h cannot be 0, since we cannot divide the 0, since it will be inadequate. So if the h is more approaching to 0, it will become like this. Fx plus h minus fx equal to h. So this is the differentiation formula. Now that I have shown you guys the meaning of differentiation, now I will show you guys an example technique of differentiation. Since we are running out of time, I'm only showing you how to do it, so I may not be able to explain it more clearly. So first thing first, we have derivative of constant, linear and power of function. So on constant, since 10 has the power of 0, we'll multiply it with 10 and it will become a 0. The same goes for the linear. So 2 is multiplied with x2, it will become 4x with minus 1. So it will become 4x. Since 4 don't have a s or anything like that, it has 0 power. So multiply it will become 0. And on power, s is multiplied with 10, become 10s, and minus 1 like this, it will become 10s power of 9. On second, we have the derivative of sum and difference. So like this, y 15 as 4 minus 1 equal to 2, since it has 1 power only, and then this becomes 0. So last but not least is the product rule. So we divide it by u and v. So like the show example, we differentiate the subject, like u, different the u, and we also different the v. After that, we use the formula like this. So enter the number on the formula and it will become how it has been shown on this screenshot. So that's all for me, and I'm sorry I may not be able to explain more clearly. So thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Atif and I'll be answering the question 2i. Find the dy dx for the following function and simplify. Y equals e to the power of cos 2x sin 2x. First, we look at the question. There's two different functions in y function. So we must use product rule to simplify this function. First, we must find u and v, u being the first function and v being the second function. U is e to the power of cos to x, v is sine to x. Next, we must simplify these two functions to insert it in our formula. If we look at these two functions, there are composite function, so we must use chain rule to simplify them. For u, there's e and cos 2x. For v, there's sine and 2x. If we simplify e to the power of cos 2x, it will be the same, e equals e to the power of cos 2x. And then we must simplify cos 2x, which will become negative sin 2x times 2. And then you just multiply it to get du dx. Next, dv dx, we must simplify sin to x first, which will become cos 2x, and 2x will become 2. So multiply that and we get dv dx. Next, we must insert them to our formula. U being e to the power of cos 2x, and dv dx being 2 cos 2x plus v being sine 2x and du dx being negative 2 sin 2x times e to the power of cos 2x, and multiply them, we get 2 cos 2x times e to the power of cos 2x minus 2 sine 2 sine to the power of 2 2x times e cos 2x. So if you can see, there's 2 and e cos 2x in both of the functions. So we can simplify this and make it 2e to the power of cos 2x, multiply them by cos 2x minus sine to the power of 2x. Next, we'll be moving to the next question. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Imran and I'm here to teach you how to do question 4D. So when we read the question linear approximation, we must remember the formula fx equals fx naught plus f prime x naught times dx. So what we must do first is let fx equal square root 5x squared minus 1. So from this, what we can take is the given, which is x equals 1.04, the chosen x naught, which is 1, and the dx, which is x naught minus x, we will get 0.04. Next, what we must do is differentiate the fx. So f prime x, we will get 5x squared minus 1 over the power of 1 over 2 because square root. So next we must take the square root in the front and minus 1. So we will get 1 over 2 5x squared minus 1 negative 1 over 2 power 5. So next the x squared, we must take it to the front and times it with the 5. So the 1, because it doesn't have any x, will be cancel it, so we will get 10x. Now this 10x will become 5 after dividing it by 2. So after that we'll get 5x times 5x squared minus 1 powered by negative 1 over 2. Negative 1 over 2 is actually 5x over square root 5x squared over 1 minus 1. Now after we're done with the preparation, we can do the question, which is square 5 1 over 04 minus 1 equal 5 1 minus 1 plus 5 1 square root 5 1 squared minus 1 times by 0.04. So we can see here the 5 times 1 squared is a 5 2 minus 1 equals square root 4, which is 2. Now the bottom one we will do now. 5 1 is 5 over square root 5 squared minus 1, which is the same after that, which is 2. So 5 over 2. 5 over 2 when times by 0.04, we will get 0.01. So the answer is 2 plus 0.01. So after that we will get 2.01. But the answer asks for 4 decimal points, 4 decimal places, so we will add 2 more, 0, 0. So that is the end. Thank you.